your KRBC Storm Team forecast with meteorologist Grant Tosteru.
Well, our temperatures continue to get warmer now as we're heading through the week. 75 to get you out the door this morning here in Abilene. Taking a look outside as we're looking off to the east. Skies now mostly clear out there, and we're going to be sunny through the rest of your day today as those temperatures continue to warm into the upper 90s later this afternoon. 97 for a high here in Abilene. Unfortunately, if you factor in that humidity, going to feel closer to 100 out there. Still watching that dangerous heat now as we head into the rest of the week too. Watch that temperature line just staying very steady, kind of plateauing off as we head into the first half of your weekend. The last day of June even, temperatures going to continue to stay in the upper 90s out there, flirting with that triple-digit mark every single day as we're going to stay in this very hot, dry, kind of breezy weather pattern for at least the next 7 days or so. And Saturday, the end of June, looking back on it already, we've seen 7 days of 100-degree temperatures or warmer than that. Even just last week, and we saw 3 days in a row of triple-digit heat. The hottest temperature we saw so far, 103 degrees, actually came earlier in the beginning of the month. That is the hottest temperature we've seen so far this year, but we still have a chance to see more triple-digit heat, bringing our average temperature so far this month. That includes the average high and the average low, and taking the average right in between that, it's 83.4 degrees, bringing us to 4.3 degrees above average so far this month. That puts us in the 11th warmest spot so far for June on record in Abilene, but with more of these upper 90s in store, close to triple digits, I would say we would likely end in the top 10 hottest Junes on record. And unfortunately, this heat's going to stick around through the end of the month still. For the next 6 to 10 days, we're still watching that high confidence of above average temperature sticking around for nearly the entire state. Even fast forwarding that to the next week and a half to 2 weeks, we're still seeing that confidence of warmer than normal temperatures sticking around for a while. So these mid upper 90s, possibly triple digits, something we're going to have to get used to for at least foreseeable future. And so every day we're going to continue to remind you of these heat safety tips just to keep these in your mind. Avoid the hottest time of the day, stay hydrated, wear sunscreen out there, take frequent breaks from that heat, find somewhere that has air conditioning, or stay indoors during the hottest time of the day. Bring those pets indoors too. Don't forget about them. They get hot and they need the water too. And don't forget about those kids or those pets in the back seat of your car. Always check that before heading back indoors. This morning we're starting out in the 70s out there. Some of it's close to 80 degrees off to the north. A few clouds down to the southeast, bringing in a chance for rain later this afternoon, but I think we're all going to stay dry. I think you should disregard this. I will say we could see a few clouds down to the south, warming into near 90 degrees by your lunchtime. And later today, we'll see more sunshine again, topping out in the mid and upper 90s. Can't even rule out a few triple digits well off to the north as that heat starts to kick back in. 97 for a high here in Abilene. The heat index could make it feel more like 100 out there later this afternoon, so be prepared for another very hot day. Cooling back down into the mid 70s tonight. Those breezy conditions going to stick around all the way into Friday, as those temperatures are staying steady in the upper 90s, close to 100 degrees for some of us. Those winds become really breezy this weekend, but as we start July, temperatures still going to stay almost close to 100 degrees.
All right, I noticed that in the forecast there's not actually a triple digit on there like there once was. Come down slightly, but we're just knocking on the heat wave's door.
Knocking on it right